I'm Ellen.
I'm Summer.
And this is The Age of Beauty. Today on The Age of Beauty, we're going to talk about brows.
Woohoo!
Yay, brows. So expressive.
Yeah.
So, the one thing that I like to think about when I do a brow is that less is more. I don't do a lot of plucking. I used to, but full brows are in now, and I find that it makes you look a lot more youthful to have a fuller brow. And the other thing is I've found products that help me to make the most of the brows that I already have, and then I just fill in the brows that I don't. So let me show you some products that I found that I really am enjoying. One of them is actually brand new. This is called by NYX Fill and Fluff, and it's clear and it's a brow wax.
And it has this little fluff.
Yeah, it has the cutest little brush to fluff. And on this side, it's just a little, just turn it up there and you get a little bit of wax. So this is how I do my brows.
Would you like me to
Yeah,
add a white?
Yeah, if you could hold it for me. Just hold it steady. Thank you. So what I do, and then we're gonna just tilt it this way so everybody can see my brows, hopefully. So the first thing I do when I do my brows is, and I usually do the brows before I do the eyeshadow, but I've already done my makeup today and we'll just work with what we got here. So I just brush them out to start. And when I do pluck, I just kind of pluck in here and a little bit on the edges and just a little here if I need it. And I also have some tools that are like trimming tools for the brows that I use sometimes too. And I'll do that on a different blog. I'll show you all those guys. So anyway, after I brush it into place, I take the brow wax. And this just tames it. So if you have any unruly brows, this little bit of wax, nobody can see the colors, just right on there.
It's like wax on.
Yes, wax on, hold steady while you're laughing. Okay, so.
I don't know if I can do that, Mom. You're asking a lot.
So then, once I have this the way I like it, now I can see where my brows need filling in. So if you look, if you can see, like right over in this area and right under here, I'm a little thin brow. So we're gonna fill in the hair, and the way I do it is I use an angled brush. This one is a Lancome brush, number 27.
Fancy.
Yeah, but you could get even an art fan brush, a small one at the store, and cut it if you needed it to shape it the way you want.
Oh,
I like this one because it has also a little brush on the back to help put them in place.
Spooling? I think they have a name.
So anyway, what do I use on my brows? I don't go out and have to search very far. I use eyeshadow. Why do I like eyeshadow? One, it wears long. Two, it's easy to apply. And three, there's more color choices. You can even blend a couple colors together. So I'm looking for an auburn shade. So I have this like reddish brown. I put it on the angle of my brush.
It's called rust, actually.
Yeah, it is a rust color.
Nice red brown.
So hold it up.
People who are naming are good.
So then what I do is I just go right where my brow needs filling in, and I just dab a little in. And the wax holds it in place and it's gonna keep it there for me. I come underneath here and I go across and up. And I have a finishing move that I do, which I'll show you. So don't worry if you get the powder. Hold it up, dear. If you get the powder somewhere that you don't want it, because I'm going to show you how we clean up afterwards and define our brow. So again, just going where I need a little coloring in. Da, 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 da. Then I come back and brush it up. Got some blending. Blending is good. And you'll see they're a little darker and fuller. What do you think, Summer?
They look nice.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you my last trick with my brow.
My arms are getting tired.
We're going to have to get you working out. I take
No.
a little bit of concealer. This is, and I did a whole, Summer and I did a whole episode on concealers, so make sure you look for that one.
Was that the one I was having an allergy attack during?
Possibly. So then I mix my concealer with a little bit of eye cream. I put it on a brush, and here I can hold this now since your arms
Oh.
are tired. And then I just come
and have my moment.
okay, great, thank you. I just come along the outside and underneath anywhere to clean up. And what this is doing is it's edging out my brow. It's highlighting it. Just a tiny bit of concealer is magic. And we
Should be a
edge out the
song.
brow. And it's like a little bit of highlighter on the brow bone too. And then I clean it off and I come back and blend a little bit. Can you see what that did, Summer? What do you think?
Looks nice.
Can you see a defined line? And but it's natural.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
One other thing that you can do, you can put that down now.
Ooh.
Another option you have is if you don't need a brow wax, if your brows stay in place nicely, is you can just put on the shadow like you saw me do, and then go on top of it with a clear setting brow gel. CoverGirl has a nice one called Easy Breezy Brow.
Used that. It's
You like that one? It's clear. And then there's Sourcil Styler from Lancome too, if you want to pick it up when you're in a department store or get any of these online. So that's really it. My only other tip about your brows is condition them. Treat them like your hair. You can condition them with your face cream. You can condition them with your conditioner in the shower. You know, take good care of those babies because they help you to express yourself. Right?
Some people put glitter in their brows, I think.
Yeah, you could even really, you could get so funky like Summer's hair. You could use those type of colors in your brow too, and maybe we'll do a shoot with some photo shoot with some hair colors and other exciting
you have to be
colors.
careful with that though. There's like certain.
Oh no, not hair color on your brow, just with like
Oh, I thought
matching-
you meant hair color.
matching your hair color with some really fun
Some people do
eyeshadow.
dye their brows.
Yeah, and that's something that you probably want to do with your hairstylist to be safe, or your
Salon.
esthetician at the salon.
Yes.
So Summer, how about you? What do you do with your brows?
I have thin brows. It's a little, yeah. So they're not, I mean, I have bangs that covers them up. And I actually don't do a lot. I'll either use, where did it go? I saw it here. Aha! So I have this, and this is by ELF, E-L-F?
Mhm.
Anyways, they're both clear, and it's eyeshadow and brows, eyelashes and brows. And the same sides. One side's eyelash, other side's brow. I like it because I feel like they use the same formula, but it's a nice formula, and it also has two distinct sides, so there's no contamination, because your eyes are very delicate and your brows are little. Well, they're delicate, but they're less delicate.
So
Yeah.
how do you apply it, Sam?
So I have really thin brows, so I have a little brow brush here, and I take a little bit I have black shadow because I have dark hair. So I take a little bit of that, and then,
Do you want me to hold that for you?
ooh, you ran away now.
I'm the Vanna.
I'm short. You have to tilt it down.
Like this?
Yes, I'm short.
Okay,
You
let's
forgot
turn
these
it to
things.
here so everybody can see.
Rotate.
Tiny, like, you gotta move your face this way,
Ah,
so
I
everybody
got
can
this.
see.
So I put a little right in the front, and then a little, I need to fill in right around here, and I tap it in, and it looks really blotchy. And then, since it's eyeshadow, I just go back and brush it a lot, and it blends it all out.
Do you like eyeshadow better than all the brow pencils that are out there?
Yeah.
Me too. If you found a brow pencil that you really love, tell us about it. But I really like this method.
Yeah, so just kind of,
I learned it from a makeup artist at Bobbi Brown, and I've kept it.
fancy.
Worked for me.
Yeah, so it's a lot of brushing later, and voila. There's all sorts of various ways you can do it. A few taps just work for me.
Yeah, since it's such a dark color, you really don't need that much, right?
Yeah, I actually don't even really need to refill it. And some people, they go in for a lot. I really just tap my brush, and that's all the pigment I need.
So Summer's using an eyeshadow with a strong pigment. And you can probably have the eyeshadows at home already, so everybody can go practice. You just need a nice applicator brush, something thin, a little on the stiff side.
Mine's a little soft, actually, but I don't really need it super, because ours are different.
You're just
Our
adding it in.
techniques, yeah.
Now, do you edge yours out with concealer?
Not really.
Do you follow up with the brow gel?
Yeah, I do. So I just have that set everything in, just because eyeshadow and.
Yeah, these the wax or the gels, they just set them and hold them all day.
So I have this, and it just kind of comes out like mascara, because technically it is mascara. And I just go in really lightly.
Oh, that looks great. It holds everything in place.
Yeah, my brows actually, instead of growing, they grow a little different, because they go this way, but they also really kind of thin at the end. And then, I mean, I have bangs, but you can still see them through the bangs. And
They
that's
look
it.
lovely. So there you have it. There are
The
tips.
magic.
That's our tips for brows. Remember to comment, like us, follow us, and let us know what you think. What are you using on your brows? Is anybody microblading out there? Tell us what you like, what you don't like, and we'll see you next time here at
The
Age of Beauty. Peace and love.
Bye.
Till next time.